True off my chest. I broke off from a friend group I've known for 7 years over a tab at Chili's. It's happened to us all.
Yeah.
You know,
that makes
Chili's.
Wow.
Chili's is the real test.
Chili's makes us or breaks us all.
That's what they always say.
Things stack up at Chili's.
They do.
I, a 20-year-old woman, have been friends with these two girls, Charlie, who's 20, and Alex, who's 19. We have been very close since middle school and get along and fangirl over the same anime, K-pop bands, artists, etc. One day we decided to go to our favorite spot, Chili's. We always separate the bill and there are zero issues. However, Alex decides they want to invite a male friend, John, 18, which is fine with all of us. The food was good as usual. Then the server asked if we want to split the check. Then Charlie, who usually wants to split the check every time we go out and eat, says, all on one. I thought it was just her feeling generous that day, but then they started giving John shit, eating grins. Charlie said, John, you're paying for us all, just to be clear. John said, what? With visible confusion on his face. Alex and Charlie giggle, get up, and they leave. They signaled me to go as well, but I was just as confused as John was. WTF just happened. Me and John sit there awkwardly. The check comes to $125, and I tell the server to give us a moment to provide payment. I only had enough for me, $30, and John only had enough for him, $40. Charlie texted in our group chat asking if I was coming with them. I asked them, what the fuck are you doing? Then they went on to say that John should want to impress us and that it's a man's role to treat us like princesses or some BS. I thought they were joking, but they were dead serious. And upon me going outside to physically confront them, turns out they were serious because they left me and John with no ride and the tab. I called my dad to ask if he could spare me $60 and said he could just cut off my allowance for 2 weeks. But he agreed with Alex and Charlie and said that this is John's problem now and not mine. It was like a scene out of a movie. I was in complete disbelief. I explained the situation to the server, who was super cool and told us if we couldn't pay now, I could just leave a number and they would charge me tomorrow. Out of one last-ditch effort, I called my uncle for the money, and he immediately understood and sent me the money. He even said he would be there to pick me and John up. I pay the tab. I apologize heavily to John about this entire situation, but he was actually really chill and super grateful for what I was doing. He explained he only had $40 from his birthday money and decided to spend it with his friends. I get a text from Alex in the group chat asking if John paid for the tab. I said, no, I did, and they got mad at me. Then my dad asked what happened. I told him the truth, that his brother paid for the tab, and he got mad at me. Do I live in the Twilight Zone? Am I crazy for not wanting to ruin a friend's life over Chili's? Anyways, after Alex said, I'm just not going to invite guys to our plans anymore, I left the group chat and blocked both Alex and Charlie. John also cut ties with them, and we have started talking more and more, and we sometimes play Fortnite together.